have the privilege of working at the Arc of Oklahoma with friends like Miss Lindsay Spoon. Lindsay, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Spoon. I'm a self-advocate from Wausau, Oklahoma, and I serve on the board of directors for the Arc of Oklahoma, and I'm also their public policy chair for their public policy committee.
One of the awesome things about the ARC is that we not only work on behalf of people with developmental disabilities, we also work alongside, which again emphasizes that together we can. Together we can advocate, together we can educate, and we can change the narrative. We can raise awareness. So the ARC, we really prioritize partnering with people with developmental disabilities, caregivers, parents, the whole orbit of support. Because we know that you all are the ones with the lived experience, meaning you are the experts, right? You are the experts on your life, on things that affect you. You know what your interests are, what your grievances and concerns are, what you hope for the future, but it's also our job. Together we can advocate and share your story. Your story matters. Legislators need to hear it. They might not have had the opportunity to encounter disability, or but they need to hear it, and I think that they want to hear it. I think that they want to be able to know better so that they can do better. And that's our jobs, right? We are the experts. That's why we're here today. That's why we're going to have meetings. And we're excited to do that. Lindsay is, knows many legislators, is a frequent meeting. She's made lots of relationships. And so she's gonna talk a bit about how to form those relationships, what it is to talk to a legislator. Yes, it can be scary. Yes, they might seem like celebrities, but they're here for us. They work for us.
Well, I will start by saying this. Legislators are just people. They're people like us. And they want to hear from us because, like Representative Kurt and all the others said, this is our house. And some of the biggest allies that I have are not even in my district. I'm looking at Alonzo right now. He's one of my biggest allies and supporters. Don't be afraid to make those friendships and hold on to them and embrace them and make them nonpartisan and make them just be great, outstanding. Share your stories because your stories matter. Your voices matter. And together we can embrace, change, educate, and bring awareness to people that have developmental disabilities.
So Lindsay and I encourage you today, if you don't necessarily want to have a meeting today, there are ways to engage with your legislators. We do have a few leave behinds. Let's say that your legislator isn't in today. You can leave them a note that they can read later. Yes, there's also an app where you can look up your legislator. You can also contact Lindsay with if you need any kind of support with talking to a legislator.
My contact information is free. You can come up here, grab a card. I'm on Facebook as well. And the one thing that I was going to mention, the Arc of Oklahoma does have a texting app, that texting program that has, whenever a bill comes up, you can email your legislator straight from there and tell them, hey, support this bill, and this is why. It'll type it out all for you, which is fantastic because I'm not a very good typer. It'll type it out all for you. All you have to do is attach your name, your district, And sometimes you'll get a response back, sometimes you won't. But that is the space that I really want to highlight. It's called a call to action program, and you can sign up back through that with the ARC of Oklahoma, and you'll get text reminders and email reminders for whenever a important bill comes up that is concerning to those with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
And we just want to close with reminding everyone that your story matters. Getting up in front of legislators, we encourage you to tell them who you are, share your advocacy goals, share why your advocacy goals are important, and then share your story. If there's a personal lived experience that you can connect that to, that makes it more meaningful, more personal. And then wrap up by sharing, again, your advocacy goal and thank your legislators. I know that a lot of times they don't get thank yous, and so I think it's important to thank them for their time, for their work. They are public servants, and so we appreciate them working with us so that together we can.